Boss, I just got another email from a provider complaining that a parent is not paying their copay again. What can we do?
Joe, perhaps parents don't understand how important it is that they pay their portion of their child's bill for services. Why don't you explain that we don't actually pay that portion? Let's talk a little bit about it.
I think you may be right. It is very important for parents to understand that if the child care provider's cost that the coalition pays, for instance, let's use $125.
Sure.
If the bill is $125, then it's proportionate, the copay is proportionate to what that parent makes. So that parent...
So it's on a sliding fee scale.
A sliding fee scale, yeah. That parent's portion may be as low as $1.30 per day.
And that's, Joe, that's to make sure that the parent's able to pay.
Right.
And every parent has to pay something.
Every parent has to pay
that's fair, Joe.
Something,
Fair.
absolutely. So you would imagine that $1.30 a day times 5, the coalition picks up the additional cost, so the parent is only paying that amount. That enables the provider to meet that minimum amount, that amount that we pay. Now, when the parent does not pay their co-payment, then the provider is missing that additional funding.
So, Joe, if it's an infant, let's just say that infant and the cost of care for 1 week for their baby is $130. And the parent then is told by our staff that they have to pay $10 a week.
Right.
Who's paying the other amount?
The coalition is.
And the coalition pays that straight to the provider.
The $120 will go straight to the provider for that child. The $10 that the parent should be paying is not being paid.
So that's taken right off the top.
So the provider may be losing $40 that month.
Oh my goodness. Well, I will tell you that as I used to operate a child development program, and I could not allow that to happen very long before I'd be out of business.
Absolutely, absolutely. It is very important that parents pay their fair share.
Yes.
Remember, the coalition is paying over 90% of the cost for that child care. If your cost is only $10 a week, the coalition in essence is paying about $460 compared to your $40. There's no better mathematical equation.
It's really not. That's a good deal any way you look at it.
Now, I will tell you that the coalition will be holding parents accountable for the copay.
It's just fair.
Right. We just got down a new guidance from the state, Lynn, that says if a parent is in arrears for their copayment, they run the risk of losing their child care service completely.
Well, Joe, when you have 365 parents, I think today we have 365 parents on a wait list trying to get services. I think what the state, our board, and the providers are saying, listen, if you're not going to pay your share, then perhaps someone on that wait list will. And that's just fair, Joe. That's just the way it is.
So, Lynn, unless this parent can pay this copay or make arrangements with this provider, we'll be terminating this parent from services.
And that's a hard thing. Joe, I never feel good when we have to terminate services because I worry about the child, I worry about the parent being able to keep their job. But Joe, you said earlier that we all make choices, and we make choices and it impacts our families. But we at the coalition have to make the choice to serve as many children as we can, to support as many parents with the funding that we're given. And that means that that parent has to pay their part so that we can continue to pay the part that is designated for the coalition to pay. And again, Joe, it's not the coalition's money. This is taxpayer money, and it's tough on people today. So we will be accountable to our communities and to the state about these dollars.
I'll get that letter drafted.
Thank you.
Thank you.